Another Friday impromptu live stream. Come on in. Let's discuss. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Join me as we talk. Something very, very important. Something is happening and we have to take action. This concerns everyone. This concerns everyone. Coming in, come on in, come on in. Another beautiful day here in the UK. So I'm outdoors. And even though it's hot, I still have to have my cuppa. Because here in the UK, we don't mind whether the weather is hot or cold. We still have to have our cup of tea. Let's see. Hope you can see me clearly. Hello, 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 everyone. Who are out there, come and join me. It's an impromptu live stream. I have a few things to talk about. Oh, I think somebody is here. Somebody is here. Give me a thumb up. So I have to look with my other phone because let me remove the sunshade and have my glasses. You know, as you get older, your eyes gets a bit. That's better. I can see better now. Postal dude, sign my petition. Who are you? What petition? We are here to talk about our general health and well-being. I can see there's 9 people there, not even one thumb up, and you're talking about petition. Can you give me a thumb up? I don't know where, when I have this, oh, my spice is here. My spice is here. Because, can you imagine? Sometimes you see all these people, number, it says 12, they are 13 now. You don't know who they are, you don't see them. They're talking about a bro. Who is your bro? Can you not see an old grandma here? You're talking about bro. Please, this live stream is not for nonsense. This live stream is on my health channel, and I want us to talk about important health issues that is causing havoc all over the world. That is what I'm here to talk about, not signing your petition. I don't know where to thumb up. Yeah, double tap. That's what happens with this phone live stream, my dear. My spicy, just if you know the thing, just double tap. When you do it twice, it will. Hold on. Yeah, double tap, and you'll be able to. And to see how I can do this so I can be seen clear better. Done. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. You remember the outside here, yeah? Don't worry. Well, next time when you come, we're going to be outside like this and be talking to people. Done. Thank you. How are you? How are you, my spicy? You know, last Friday when I came out like this, it was just me, and then these people. Oh, see, you see what I mean? It's now only 2 people, just you and somebody else. Before there were 13. I don't know whether they're human beings, so because it happens all the time. As soon as I come on this live stream, sometimes you see about 22. And you're like, are they human beings? What happened? What is going on? And then by the time you say anything, they will all disappear. And then your real people will start coming. And it happened last week. Last week, our family community started coming. It was good fun last week. Oh my God. And I said that since I don't work most Fridays, after having some time with daddy during the day, then in the evening when he's doing his own thing, I can come out here. Now that the weather is good as well, I can come out and just discuss anything that is in my mind. Last week it was on the family channel. Today, because of a high rise of health issues and lots of news we have heard recently about people passing away, I thought it would be good for us to talk about health. I thought it's good for us to talk about health today. So I don't know. You can see me, yeah? You can see me clearly because the sun shines sometimes. The sun. Oh, I think there's somebody there. Herald of Mary. Herald of Mary. It happens in almost every life. Hey, it does. So who are they? Herald of Mary, nice to see you. My go-to for anything to do with Catholic, she's my go-to. You don't see my comments anymore, my dear, but I watch you. I watch people, I give thumb up. I've decided since I came back after my short break that I'll be watching people that I in my community. Once I see the thing, or sometimes I don't even see a notification. I'll just say in my mind, oh, I've not seen any video from this person for a while. I'll go and search, and then I'll watch and I'll give thumb up. Yeah, but I don't comment anymore. Just for personal reasons. Yeah, just for personal reasons. And if people watch me and they want to comment, that's fine. I have my tissue here because it's really hot. For some reason, see, for some reason, it's like this thing is not, this is my thing. I don't know. At least once you can see my face. Oh my God. Once you can see my face. Oh, nice breeze. Because I wasn't sure. I had a hand fan. I wanted to bring the fan outside, but I have a hand fan. I don't know where I left it, but there's cool breeze coming now, so that's okay. It's officially summer weather here too. Okay, it was so hot yesterday. Right. Okay, that's good. Yeah, they are passers-by. But you know what happened last Friday? I was saying to people who are our community people who came last Friday, I said to them that none of them came last week. Not one of these Indian people came last week. Maybe because I came on live on Friday and the aircraft thing happened on the Thursday. So I came out the day after, and that was what we discussed last Friday. That life is a vapor. That's what we discussed last Friday. So because of that, none of them came. I didn't see one. I think they were in mourning, just like most of us, and we still are, in mourning, especially when I see that family, that man that has been here for 6 years and went to get her wife doctor and 3 young children. When I see their picture inside the plane, when they did a selfie and sent to their people, and they were excited about this move to the UK. When I see their picture, events of last week still, makes me shocked. I'm so shocked. So last Friday, none of them came, and I'm sure it must be what happened the day before. That's why they didn't come. And today, some of them came, and I think they've gone now because they started by saying to me, bro. Who is bro? Can't you see somebody who is sitting here and know how to address people? So I'm glad that they've gone, and I have my lovely people here, my Spicy and also Herald of Mary, my go-to for Roman Catholic lecture. That's where I go to know what's happening next. Yeah. Oh my God, heat. It was a disaster last week. Too many bloodsheds, too shared both home. Oh God, yes, it was horrible because the plane was heading to here in Gatwick, here in the UK. So it was terrible, really terrible. Touched everywhere in the world. It touched everywhere because there's some Canadians in that plane, a lot of Indians, some people from obviously who lives in the UK coming to UK, some Portuguese, yes, I said Portuguese passengers as well. So it was like all over the world, basically. Yeah, it was the disaster. It makes you wonder. People like me, as I was saying last Friday, people like me who don't like flying, what does that mean for me? Daddy say, what do you mean? What does that mean for you? What it means for you is that you will be flying and God will take you from where you are going to the next place. Nothing will happen. That's what it means for you. And I'm like, amen. No. But, sometimes it can be worrying because I don't like flying. That's one of the things I really don't. I'm covering this flower. Look at that flower. Spicy, remember this flower? Sometimes people are passing by and they stand and they watch. And I saw somebody the other day, Spicy. I saw somebody taking picture of that flower. I think I'm blocking it. Let me sit like this so people can see the flower at the background. That's in front of that flower you're seeing is right in front of the house. Yeah, you can still see a bit of it. Let me see if I can sit like this. This is better. Yeah, so you can see look at that. You can see the lovely flower. You can see the people passing by. It's just a day that I just want, come out here for us to talk about our health. How serious are we with our health? What are we actually doing? What is all this news we hear about people developing one thing or the other, or people passing away? This week is not just the disaster, the air disaster that happened last week, not just that one, just the fact that people are passing away. The next thing you hear that somebody developed certain symptoms and that they went to hospital and that they did not come back. And I'm not just talking about Nigeria only, even here in the UK. My clients that I speak to, because that's my job, to speak to people who are not well or having some challenges. When I speak with them, sometimes it breaks my heart what they are suffering from. Just one person, about 4, 5 different conditions. Just one person taking 16 medications, different medications for these different things. Why? Actually, do you know the science behind life and health? We are not supposed to be unwell. We are not supposed to be ill. Yes, we're not meant to be unwell. It's just that sometimes the way we live our lives and what we do. Let me be looking at this one so I don't miss comments. Some of the way we live our lives and what we do means that we suffer from all these things. Many are silently depressed. Yes, I love taking pictures of lovely. Yeah, the person was just taking the picture. I remembered you, and I'm like, oh, look at somebody like Spicy. They love this that flower. Honestly, look at it. Look at that. It's so beautiful. The colors, the blue, the pink, purple. It's just so beautiful. Yeah. They're so, yeah. So, wait. I'm taking myself off. This coming live on phone. Sometimes I'm not used to it. That's why I have to hold this one in my hand to be looking. Because sometimes there was a time I came out like this and I was looking at that one, but people were coming in and I didn't know because that one I'm looking at was frozen. So I decided that anytime I come out, I have to use this one in my hand so I can see what is going on. Yeah. So, my dear, thank you for noticing that I'm live. I normally just come out. I waited till the sun goes down a little bit. It was very sunny. And God Daddy was saying to me, oh, you say you're going to go live for today. I say, yes, but I want the sun to go down a little bit. And at the moment, he's chatting with one of our sons. I can hear them. I can hear him saying to him, hey, your mom is outside there talking to her people on YouTube. Because both of us went out earlier on, came back. Oh, my spicy. I made moi moi. You know how we made okpa with that my salad master cookware. Today I made moi moi. Put it on just on level one, and went for a walk. By the time we came back, it was all ready, and I would have taken a shot of it. Maybe next time I'll do it and put it on my on my health channel. I'll do it next time. I think I've done it before, but I'll do it again. More and more. It was looking so good. It turned out so good, well cooked. So we just cut bits, that we'll eat, and we had it. That's what we had today. That's our only meal today. So we did an omelette today. So in the morning we had there were some strawberries and raspberries in the fridge with Greek yogurt. That's what we had in the morning. And then we put the moi moi on the cooker, and we went for a walk, came back and had it and relaxed a bit. And now I'm out here chatting to you. That is how I see. So we're very intentional about our health. We're very, what happened to us last year? I say to us, because even though it was Daddy that was not well, but it was us. It happened to us last year. It would have been the other way around if not for the way we are very intentional about our health. It would have been the other way. I mean, Spicy, you saw for yourself. It's not something that people who don't know won't know. But it's just God's mercy, one. And two, the fact that his health was not compromised already, because even the doctors, they were amazed. They said the same thing, that they've not seen, somebody that age, that 70, nearly, at the time he was nearly 71, because he turned 71 in January. Yeah, they were all wowed how he pulled through everything, and that was partly because of how we were looking after our health before. And of course, God said that he will have mercy to whom he will have mercy. So what am I trying to say? We have to look. Oh, network is disturbing. Oh, sorry, my dear. Is better than nylons and plastic. Oh, of course. Of course, the taste and everything is all contained. Not the plastic. No, we don't do all that. And as you can see, when you came here, there was no microwave. We don't have microwave in this house. We are very, very health conscious as much as we can. Anyway, we don't use microwave. We don't do mai or such like in those plastic things or containers that leaches out something. These are salad master cookware, do not leach anything out. So when what you put in is what you get out. So, and being on very low heat, it didn't burn. It was just well cooked on very low heat. So we save on energy. We've had, you saw the cookwares yourself, my dear, when you came. We've had the cookware for the past 15 years, and it still remains as new. You see, because we invest a lot. Anything to do with our health, we don't joke. I might have the same hair, I might have the same top, I might have the same shoes, although I have lots of shoes. Some of them I have not even worn. And I'm like, what? I work from home. Where do I go with these shoes? Go to the garage, come and see my shoes on the hallway here. When you came, Spicy, you saw them, shoes everywhere, Yeah, but what I'm trying to say, I don't spend money. Some of those shoes you see, people are gifts from people. I have this, my friend, because we're the same size. We are big ladies' feet, size 9, 10. So each time she sees anything nice, and anytime she sees any nice shoe, she'll buy it for herself, she'll buy it for me. And I kept telling her, I said, it's okay because I don't wear them. So I have those shoes, but it's not. So what am I trying to say? I can spend thousands and buy things that will be good for my health. But I don't worry. about what I have on. Look at the earring I have on. How much is it? This top, I've had this top for a couple of years. How much? I don't. Once it's clean, where I'll have issue with anybody is on cleanliness. When you are not clean or things are not clean and things are smelly, that's when I'll have issue. But if it's buying all this, buying all, just wash the ones you have. Let them be clean. Iron them. Take your head high, and they work out, they go. But look after your health. If you don't look after your health, you know that thing you're doing. All these things we are plastering on our body. You see people before they go to bed, they waste it's not, well, I call it a waste. Yes, they waste an hour trying to plaster this one. They'll clean that one off. They'll put the next one. They'll clean that one off. They'll put the last one before they go to bed. They wake up the next morning. The cycle continues. But meanwhile, after doing all that, they sit down and they have burger. They have bread. And they have swallow, and the next thing they have rice. All day, all they've had is carbohydrate. And in the night, they'll start plastering their faces again with their this one is for toning, that one is for cleansing, that one is for that. I've never done that before. I've not never done any of those things. I've never spent my money. And some of these things that they put on, when they tell you how much, you're like, you can use that money to eat healthily. You can. I showed you when you came, Spicy. I showed you the mango butter, raw, organic raw mango butter, organic raw shea butter, organic raw cocoa butter. These three, I'll put them, mix them, the three of them together. Add either castor oil. I love castor oil because it helps to make your skin supple. Spicy was asking me, hey, mommy, when we see you on video, you don't show, where is the wrinkle? There's no wrinkle in your face and you're in your 60s. Yes, that's because I don't do all these chemical things on my body. And instead, I spend more money on things I put inside my body. I've always said it, when the plate is dirty, when you've eaten and the plate is dirty, what do? You use soap, you use water, you wash the plate. It becomes clean again, isn't it? So how about our inside your body, all those nonsense you are putting inside your body, day in, day out, you don't see them. How do you wash them off? If you don't do any detox, if you don't do any intermittent fasting, who's told you that you have to eat 3 times a day as an adult? If you have young children, yes, feed them. Even if they want to eat 5 times a day, feed the children that are growing. For you adults, what is your business with eating 3 times a day? Why? I'm struggling to understand that. I can't even remember the last time I ate more than twice a day. Maximum is twice a day. Majority of the time is once a day, and the rest will be fruits. And it's not any type of fruits, it's berries. Not all these banana, pineapple, all those things that are loaded with sugar. Let me read comment. Those were a lifetime. Yes, that lifetime investment. That's it. Even when we plan to go to Nigeria, when I fully retire, they are going with us. That lifetime investment. God showed mercy to that. Of course, He said He will show mercy to whom He will show mercy. You know, one of my husband's brother, who is a pastor, he told me at the time. He said, Ify, as I was praying for my brother and for you, I was saying to God, remember. I was saying to God, remember what they have been doing for you, God. Remember the souls they have been touching. Remember those motherless babies home, those orphans that they are training here in Nigeria, those people that they are giving just listening ear. Everything is not about money. He said that he kept crying to God and said, Father, remember. And God remembered. So when you do good to people, don't think that you're doing it because that person will repay you. No, God can repay you in other ways. It may be in restoring your health. It may be in restoring anything that is going wrong in your family or in your life. God remember. So when you are that kind of person, it does not mean that you will not face challenges. After all, Christ faced challenges. But when you do not start saying, why me? Oh God, why me? No. Say to God, remember, I still have work to do. Those orphans, those people that I'm helping, they still need me. God, remember. That's all we're going to be saying, not asking God questions. We don't have any right to ask God questions. Why me? What do you mean by why me? Why not you? Why not me? Yeah. I forgot to test 1 or 2 the last time to test what? What did you forget to test? Some people invest in material things that adds no value to their health. Yes, health investment is the best anyone can do. Bam. Bam. And that's what I believe in. I'm not saying don't live your life. Oh, after all, you people saw us that weekend. We went spicy. We went again on Father's Day, but we didn't show that one. People will say, these people, and you don't do cook in your house. Because they treated us on Father's Day. In that place we went, yeah? On Father's Day, fathers eat free. Fathers don't pay for their meal. So we said, why not? So we went there. So paid for us, but daddy, his own was free. So we went there last Sunday as well. But shh, nobody should hear. I'm only telling you, Spicy. You are the only one I'm telling this. And no other person will share that after that Sunday, that we went back the following Sunday because it was Father's Day. When they're giving fathers a free lunch or dinner, why can't we take advantage? But I'm only telling you, don't let any other person hear. I'm so proud of, and then a lot from you. You just have to wake up, do better regarding my lifestyle. Yes, my dear, just do what you can. Yeah, just do what you can. It's not you have to be intentional. You have to really decide and say, this is what I want to do. Yes, that's absolutely amazing. Yes, yes. Yes, we have to be, because when I see some of these people, like one of the ones I spoke with this week, he's only 58, 5'8". Well, oh my God. I'm like, seriously? And why? It's just because, and he agreed that it was his lifestyle, that his past lifestyle did not help. And when it gets too late, that's the thing, it becomes difficult for anybody to do anything about it. He said that he wishes he knew what he knows now that he knew it before, or that he actually knows. He was being honest. He said that he actually knows, but he thought, yeah, I've got to live my life. You've got to live your life now. Only 58, 5'8". I can't even, well, I won't say I can't remember when I was 58. It was a good few years ago. But what I'm trying to say is, you have to live your life, and at 58, you're not even living that life. When your life should be starting, when you should start living your life, it's like it's ending because you're in a lot of pain. You're in a lot of discomfort. You can't walk around. He can't step his feet on the floor without thinking that he's stepping on glass. That's how he explained it to me. And I'm like, wow. And this is just why? Because little thing that we would have done, we fail to do it. We think, oh, I need to live my life. Don't get me wrong. When we need to indulge, like we did over last weekend and this past weekend, of course, you go out and treat yourself. But don't continue doing that. Where it goes wrong is when you continue doing the same thing. For example, where we went that Sunday. Yeah, we went last Sunday because Daddy got his own free. And then if this coming Sunday and the next Sunday, or even I'm even talking about Sunday, some people do take away every day or every other day. Some people do take away. They're either doing Indian takeaway, Chinese takeaway, burger takeaway, pizza takeaway. Some people do that more than a few times in a week. So even if we decide to be eating out once a week on Sundays, that is not even nothing. That is not bad at all, provided the rest of the week, especially Monday to Friday, in fact, Monday to Thursday, when I'm working, is salad, cucumber, carrots, nuts. There's a way we cut cucumber, we cut celery, We cut carrots. We made them in sticks. Yeah. And then daddy will use assorted nuts. We didn't do that when you were here, Spicy. We didn't do that. Maybe next time. So he will now roast the assorted nuts. After roasting it, he will tell me, oh, it's ready. I've already cut the carrot and the other sticks, all mixture. You see them, different colors. Then I'll divide them into two. He will take his own. I'll come and take my own and put some nuts on the side. So as that's breakfast. What is called is breakfast. You break your fast. Although, size, that cereal, again, don't let anybody hear this one. You know the cereal that was left, we had it the other day. We finished it, so it's gone now, and that's it for cereal, unless we have visitor again who we thought may want cereal before we buy another one. But we finished that one that was left. Yeah, but I'm only telling you, I don't want anybody else to hear. Yeah, you two went. Yeah, we did. We did, because daddy got his own free. How can you not go and have something free? We only paid for what? Yeah, we went, and it was lovely. And this time around, I did not video it, but this time around, I actually went for that salmon that you had. I went for it, but I got onion ring aside, and the chips aside. But I had the salmon. You're laughing. Yeah, we did that. That was on Sunday. Today is Friday. Between that Sunday and today that I made this moi moi, I would say that today is the day we have actually eaten something that is even, the rest of the day has been those vegetable sticks, assorted nuts, strawberries, blackberry, blueberries. All these berries will be saying, what have I done to you? They are meal. They are loaded with nutrients. Salad with some tuna and chicken bits. That's a meal. That's what we've been having Monday to Thursday, and today I cooked, because when I'm busy Monday to Thursday working, obviously daddy sometimes he will make something for us to eat. But I told him, don't make any, because when you make, his food is always so tasty. He said, you always say that. I said, but it's true. So I said to him, don't make any, just let's do salad, let's do tuna, let's do chicken, let's just do those things Monday to Thursday. On Friday, I'll make moi moi, which I did, and we ate. Tomorrow is Saturday. Spice, you know now, tomorrow is our swallow day. I've brought out the soup already that we're going to have. We had onubu. We had the weekend you are here. We had onubu last Saturday. Tomorrow is I've brought out one of the okazi soup that my sister-in-law made when she came. I brought out a portion of okazi soup. That's what we're going to have tomorrow, and that will be our only meal tomorrow. Will be the swallow. The rest will be all those berries and maybe Greek yogurt, and we keep drinking. Talking about drinking. Cheers. Let me top up. I don't joke with my drink. It's either, oh, cool breeze coming. It's either green tea, plain water. If I have to put lemon, I have to use a straw because of sensitivity. So what I'm having at the moment is green tea. It's green tea, but I've been topping it up with water, because we don't drink cold water much here. So that green tea, I've topped and topped and topped. It's in you see this flask? I'll just top it up with water and be pouring it. So it's like you're still drinking tea, but most of it is water. That's why the skin will be so hydrated. When you say, oh, where is the wrinkle? And a lot of people also say that when they see me, in that our church, I know they're all older people. So when they see me, they think that I'm much, much younger. They said, oh, you're much younger. So one of them was only 4 years older than myself, but she could not believe it. And she was asking me, where are the wrinkles? And I'm like, one, we don't wrinkle a lot. I think in my family in particular, I showed you the sister of my most senior sister. She's 71. She hasn't got wrinkles either. So I think it just runs in family. But at the same time, looking after your health helps as well. And most of us black people, to be honest, we don't wrinkle as easily as Caucasians. I think they wrinkle more easily, than us. But all I'm saying is drinking a lot of water, eating all this healthy stuff. When you need to overindulge, if you think, today, do you know what? I really want to balance and eat akpu. Please do so. But don't make it a habit of swallowing every single day, having bread every single day. If you feel like, today I need to go to African shop, I really want to eat agege bread, we do that sometimes. Although we have not, this is June. Have we done it this year already? I think we have, around March. I think around March, when I went to the African shop, I thought, let's just get one agege bread and have and share. And we did. That was around March or so. And this is now June. Maybe by September or so, we may do that again. You see what I mean? So it's not like you're not missing anything, but at the same time, you're not forming the habit of eating those things all the time, because they will damage your health. People should spare me this thought of, we have to live our life. We can't be counting all this all the time. Keep living your life, but when the time comes, keep living your life, and don't complain, and don't be a burden to others. I said to God, I want to age gracefully. If as I am now in my 60s, God, even in my 70s and 80s, and if God tarries up to my 90s, I want to still be able to look after myself. When I come to that stage where I'll become a burden to people, to my family, to my children, to my grandchildren, or even great-grandchildren, you never know by then. Father, take me. I don't want to be a burden to anyone. And that is why I'm doing the hard work now. So I don't be a burden to myself or to my children or the other generation. I want to be able to live my life to the full. I see some of them here in their 90s. You see them with their because they have to work with frame because they are now frail. So they have to use these things to support. But they are walking around. They are going for their lunch. You see them passing by here to go for their lunch, to go to that corner shop in the post office to buy their shopping. One of them was 95. The other one said that she's 93. But they're walking around. They're doing their own thing. Spy said that people in this village, that it must be this village life. Look at the breeze. Look at the lovely air. That's what is keeping them too old. There's a lot of old people here, and they're just thriving and walking around. And you may not be far from the truth, what you said. Let me see what you've been saying. That's why the skin glows. Yes. Drink. Saturday is for yummy swallow. Yes, so berries are lovely. Yes, berries are lovely. I'm coming back soon. I don't cereal again. I am joining Daddy with veggies and yeah. So I know now when next you come, I'm not buying any cereal, because that cereal made us to go and drink cereal. So it have to be the veggies and the nuts. You will enjoy it. It's called breakfast. We have broken our fast, and the thing is, once you're used to eating like that, your stomach, your whole body is used to that. You just have it. It's like, after having it, I have my morning coffee. I have coffee once a day. I don't have any cream or milk in my coffee, and it's once a day in the morning, first thing in the morning. After that, I revert to green tea and more of water, and that coffee in the morning with coconut oil in it. I have a little bit of coconut oil in my coffee. I put cayenne pepper, and I put where's the other pepper? Paprika. I put paprika and I put some cayenne pepper in my morning coffee, and a little bit of coconut oil, black coffee, and I drink it, and it's so good. It just keeps me going for the day. And then I use water and green tea for the rest of the day. And honestly, these things, your body gets used to that way of living. When you need to treat yourself, please do. Don't live a miserable life. That is the thing. But all these health conditions that people are suffering, one person suffering from 5, 6 conditions. Why? Are you the only one that these conditions are made for? What's going on? You have to ask yourself, call yourself meeting. I call myself meeting from time to time. I'll say to myself, sit down, and I'll sit down, and I'll say to myself, this thing that you have been eating since your 30s, since your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, now into your 60s, if you don't eat them, what will happen? And myself will tell myself nothing will happen, and I'll say, okay, if nothing will happen, I'm not having it. So call yourself meeting sometimes. Talk to yourself. People will be thinking you're mad. You're not mad. You're talking to yourself. You're calling yourself meeting. It's the advice that you give yourself that you are going to take serious. You see what another person is saying? Hey, now wow, you're adding, or you're losing some weight, and all that nonsense. I don't buy them. Whether people say I'm losing some weight or whether they say I'm adding, it's none of their business. What is even your business telling me that I'm adding? Let me say it myself. If I'm adding, I'll tell myself. If I'm losing, I'll tell myself, and I'll appreciate myself, or I'll disappreciate myself, and I'll tell myself, you are going off the rail. You have to do something. I'm calling myself meeting. I don't need anybody to tell me. And I'm not doing anything for anybody to say that I'm doing well, or to say, oh, you're losing some weight. Hey, you look good. The only person that is allowed to tell me that I look good, I'm losing weight is Daddy. But he doesn't even do that. He doesn't even notice. He will tell you are good the way you are. Left to him, I'll be horrible, and he won't mind. He will just tell you, the way you are is fine. So what's my business with any other person telling me, especially with this my tummy that I fight with all the time, with all the bloatedness, with the menopause and the gallbladder surgery that I had, making my tummy to be bloated. Then I'll come and start explaining to people why I have a bit of a bigger tummy. Who cares? It's not your business. I'll call myself meeting, and I know why I have that tummy, and I know what I'm going to do about it, and I'm doing something about it, and I'm telling myself, I'm calling myself meeting. I don't need your opinion on it. That's what you have to tell people when they start. But the meeting you call yourself is very important. Talk to yourself. Never mind what people say. Right. I thought I saw Abdul. This my phone is freezing. I thought when I was speaking, I think I saw Abdul come in. Rant, welcome. I'm mommy some people to have mind their own business. Yes. They mind their own business. They have other issues themselves, but they won't see their own. They're always looking at you. They're always telling you, see, who told people that they have to even open their mouth? Unless you are even if you are the person's spouse, you're not even allowed to say that to your spouse, because it depends on how you say it anyway. But as I say, my own is the other way around. I'm the one that will be calling myself meeting, and I'm the one that will be telling myself off. And Daddy will look at me and say, you're just disturbing yourself. The way you are is perfect. The way you are is perfect. Where is the tummy? You didn't see it when you came. You're just being nice now. Okay, you're one of those nice people. We are not on the other end. You're on this other end of nice people. You saw it when you came, but you just did your eyes like this. You're only talking about, that mommy's face, there's no wrinkle. But that one that is there pushing out on you when I want to hug you, you didn't see it, you didn't comment. You are just being too nice. You say, where is the tummy? Just to be silent, and that's it. Yes, Rand. Be silent. People are adults. They know what is good for them. What the best we can do is what we are doing here, right? Rand, you talk on your channel, you talk about benefits of drinking water, you talk about benefits of this or that. I talk on my health channel. Like today now, I'm out here talking about generally what we can do to help ourselves. That's all I can do. I cannot, as an individual, start pointing finger and telling you that you're adding weight. You don't even know why that person is adding weight. It may be because of medical condition. You can't say to the person, hey, you're losing a lot of weight. I tap into that too. People tap into weight loss as well, but they don't tap into getting bigger. How can anybody, hey, my people, oh, my people perish due to lack of knowledge. I think my people perish due to lack of, it's not even knowledge anymore. I don't know what adjective to use to qualify that. How can somebody, a grown adult, tapping into somebody's slimness? Somebody is slim, and you are tapping into that. Maybe did you be that? People tap into anything. One day, what they tap is what is going to delete them, because you don't know why that person is losing a lot of weight. It may well be that they are on this dreadful thing people do these days, the one that starts with O and the one that starts with M. You don't know whether they are doing that. A woman was telling me the other day, I went for a walk and we met up, and she was telling me how the one that starts with an M, that one starts with M. Somebody was given that one and they injected it, and that it gave them heart attack. So other people can have it and they're okay. Some people will have it and they're not okay. So those people that you see losing weight quickly, it may well be that they are on those stuff, or that they may have medical condition. You don't even know why they're losing weight, and you are tapping into their weight loss. What is wrong with our people? Why are people using this tapping? I've made a video about tapping. Mind what you tap. Why are you tapping into somebody's weight loss? You don't know why they lost the weight. It may well be that they have the big C, and you're tapping into that. Hey, let me drink. Let me have a sip, and I'll read the comments. Okay, where did I stop? Rants. Abdul says I look beautiful. I wouldn't mind them. Do negative people, Daluso. You know what Daluso? You know you like Igbo. Daluso means thank you very much. But Dalurin means thank you very much. Dalu rant, mommy. Some people to have mind of their, okay, I read that one. Where is it? Okay, I read that one. Just to be silent and that's it. Yeah, I read that one. Some people are too nosy. Yes. You are telling somebody that they're adding weight. Don't they have mirror? That person stood in front of the mirror and dressed that morning or that day you saw them. They have mirror. They know. They don't need you to tell them. It's none of your business. So people are told these things and they go and buy themselves because you don't know why they're adding weight. You don't know why their tummy is big. You don't know what is going on. Their tummy may be loaded with fibroid or things like that. You don't know. We have to mind what we say to people. You didn't see it. Okay, let me agree. I have to shoot with mommy video. I have to shoot with mommy video now. Okay, I scolded somebody yesterday because of that comment. Hey, scold them, tell them to get out. I know you, Spice. I know there was a time, oh my God, I saw how you were. You can do it when you want to do it. Do people know what you are facing? Is it because of the type of person you are? Do they know where you are and where you're coming from? Do they know anything about you? Why will people make such comments? You are that kind of person that if you want anything you want to do, if you want to be slimmer or bigger or whatever, you know what to do and when to do it. We don't need people. Now, Juju, yes, you're right, mommy. Even me, when I was in the school, people was telling me you are fat. You see, but I'm not. Because of them, I lose weight. Because no, and they are saying bad things. Terrible. I lost like 4 kg, but I hope you didn't lose it because of them. Oh, you did it because of you. Yeah, I know that, mommy. Yeah, you did it because of you, not because of them. Let them get out. I told that person that told me I'm getting fat that I like how I am and don't. Good. Don't fat. I wish I can just like this comment 10 times. Yeah. Good. Give it back to them that way. Let them go and rest. Ah, blessed everywhere. Blessed everywhere found me. I come out on Fridays like this, hoping that my people are not all those Indians. They come first, though. There are about 12, 13 of them immediately as soon as I came in. But when Spice came, they ran away. And then Herald of Mary came. All my people started coming, they ran away. Yes, so you're very welcome, blessed. We're talking about weight loss. We're talking about general health. We're talking about the fact that I don't spend money buying all these chemicals in the name of cream or lotion or this and that to apply on my skin, but instead I spend, if I have to spend loads of money, I spend it on my health, on what I eat, and then I radiate from outside, because you can put all these things on your skin, and you're eating rubbish. You're putting rubbish inside your system. You're wasting time. You're wasting your money, and you're actually damaging your health, because those things you're putting on top of your body, they might have chemicals, and anything you put on your skin penetrates into your system, into your bloodstream, because our skin is porous, it's open, so things can go in. So all those chemicals we are rubbing, that's why I never rub any chemical on my body. I just use the basic body wash. Sometimes I even use just soap, normal soap, medicated soap to bath or shower. And then I'll just use my raw organic shea butter, mango butter, and they're all raw. No smell to it. They don't have any smell to it. If I want it to be a little bit have a smell, I'll put some of the essential oil like lavender, and things like that. I put that essential oil, and that's what I use for my skin. I don't spend, and I buy in 1 kg pot like that, and that lasts for months. If I buy it one night, it might last me for the rest of the year. And then the other money that I would have used to put all those things on my skin, I use them to buy healthy things to eat. I use them to make sure that I do my health check to know where I'm lagging. Oh, this is a bit high today. I need to work on this. This is okay. They're fantastic. Like my cholesterol. My cholesterol is so good. There was a time it was a little bit high. And each time they see your cholesterol or anything like that high, the only thing all these people know to think about is medication. Medication is chemical. We are killing ourselves taking all these medications. Don't get me wrong. Some health conditions, you have to have medication. But medication, if you combine it with healthy eating, before you know it, they will start taking you down on your medication. And then healthy eating will take over. And they tell me, oh, your cholesterol is a bit high. We need to put you on statin. I'm like, statin? I don't take medication like that. Statin. You know what statin does to your body? You want to put me on statin. Thank God I know what I know about health. You don't put me on medication because my cholesterol was a little high. So what did I do? I took the bull by the horn. These days, when they check my cholesterol, that is better than anybody's cholesterol level. LDL is where they should be. HDL is where they should be. Overall cholesterol, perfect. Why? Because I have to research on things I need to be eating to boost my cholesterol, to make sure that the good cholesterol is at the level it should be and the bad cholesterol is at the level it should be. And my go-to for my cholesterol, I have to share with you people now, is chia seeds. And I don't miss chia seed every single night. And I use I don't grind it, I use it's not ground, I use the warm water to soak it for about 15 minutes. I soak it for about 15 minutes, and then I'll do, lemon or lime. I'll cut 1 lemon or 1 lime into 6 pieces and 1/6 portion. I'll squeeze it into that chia seed every single night. Maybe you did not notice that when you were here, Spy, but I did it even when you were here. Every single night I'll do my chia seed. That they call it routine. I'll do my routine with chia seed. Try it. If they say you have high cholesterol or any of this high that, try check your blood pressure. I never had blood pressure in my life anyway. I don't have high blood pressure. But even with the chia seed, my blood pressure is like a baby's blood pressure. I just, from time to time, I check it. For some reason, I checked it today because I knew I was coming to talk about health. I checked my blood pressure this morning. It was 127/73. 60-something-year-old woman, 127/73. I did it 3 times. And that's what it was giving me, because the chia seed also helps for blood pressure. So they're even saying that if you have low blood pressure, you should not take chia seed because it can bring your blood pressure lower. So it's a win-win for me, and that is all natural. So if I had been one of those people who don't ask questions or who don't know, because some people don't know, I don't blame them because they don't know. Once they say, oh, your cholesterol is high, you need to be on statin, wham, the next minute they write it, they'll go and collect it, and they'll start drinking it, taking it. And statin can do a lot of damage to you. My own natural statin that I used to manage my fat. I'm going to do a video on that because it has worked for me, so I can talk about it. It's natural. I'm not asking anybody to do anything that is this. It's chia seed. And as I say, I put a little bit of lime or lemon in it to boost the action. And I do that one tablespoon every single night. And and it's organic. I buy the organic. Anything that they have organic in, that's what I buy. I do not go for anything but organic. Even the fruits we buy from the supermarkets, all these berries, blackberry, blueberry, strawberries, they're all organic. Spinach, all the salad products, cucumber, carrots, celery. You know, these three things I said we cut in the morning to have as breakfast, they're all organic. Most of these things you have it in organic in the shops. They're a bit more expensive, not too bad, not too expensive, but we don't, as I said to you, I don't care about anything being expensive. Once it's anything that I'm going to put inside my body, I don't care how expensive it is. So that's what we do. So people mind their business, and when I come out here, I talk generally. I don't tell anybody about, oh, obviously, I would generally say, if you think that you are overweight, even if you think that you are normal weight, still make sure that you're eating healthily. I think I saw somebody just come in. I think I saw Alima. I saw my Kuwait, it was not her. I'm sure I saw her name. I want to start chia seed for flat tummy. Okay, I think it helps with that as well. It hasn't helped me with flat tummy, as I said to you, because of my menopausal stomach. And because I've had my gallbladder removed. When you have gallbladder surgery, you can have bloated stomach. So my stomach is not where it should be. Maybe because of that. Maybe the chia seed is helping to a bit there. I don't know. I'm not taking it because of that. But if it helps with flat tummy, okay. So I'm in a good place then, because I take it every single night. But what it has done for me, that I've proven, and I've proven to the doctors, is that it has made my blood, my cholesterol more than normal. Honestly, more than normal. And my blood pressure, as I said this morning, 127/73. You know, yeah. So natural. People are if every minute you see them in the chemist, they have little headache, they are in the chemist buying paracetamol. Some of those paracetamol are made by those people. We don't even know what you're taking. Why are we into, and you see all these people with kidney damage because of too much medication, too much paracetamol, too much this, too much that. Instead of doing something else to help yourself, you are popping medication into your system. Alima, is that you? Yes, I mean, I saw her. My Kuwait update, my Kuwait. You know, when you have family in this YouTube, you just love your family members. You see them, and they all have their own unique ways, unique things they do that you love them for. You know, yeah. Thank you. I'm so glad for the family I found on this YouTube. All of you are amazing. One more thing, mommy. People have to examine their health and everything. Like me, I do every week. I go to hospital to check, examine all my body, like diabetes and cholesterol and everything. That's very good, but every week, Abdul, no, every week is too much. Every week is too much. Don't you pay for it? Not even about the money now. Not even about the money. What would change from one week to the other? Even every month is too much. Yes, and you're too young as well to be checking these things every week. Unless you have any underlying health condition and the doctors say you should be doing this every week, that's different. That's different. If it's recommended by the doctor, there's any reason why they think you should be doing it every week, by all means do that. But if it's just for normal check, it's too much. Please, oh, if there's any reason for it, fine. I need to start taking chia seeds. Yes, please start. You see the difference. The thing is, as I say, I soak it and then it will get a little bit slimy. People think that that's sliminess. If people can drink okra water that is so slimy, if people can drink it, what is chia seed? It's a little bit slimy, but nothing. I just gulp it down with the lemon and and then I will now put a glass of warm water and drink as well, because it expands in your stomach. It makes you feel full. And if you are the type that have constipation is gone, because every day you'll be opening your bowel. Chia seed is the way to go, but make sure you're getting the right one. Go for the organic if you can. Emptying your bowels, your cholesterol will be stable, your blood pressure will be stable. I'm talking about what has worked for me. I'm not into this thing that you go online and somebody will put a picture there. I am 93, but I feel like I'm 20 because I'm doing this and this and that. I have to tell you what has worked for me. So I'm sitting here talking about chia seed because I do it. They've done my cholesterol before. They wanted to put themselves on statin, not me. They don't know who they are joking with. I don't take medications like that. And I said to them, I know what to do. So what did I do? I went to research. After I'm a health practitioner, I researched and chia seed. I'm like, eh? And I've been doing it for about 3 months solid. The difference is clear. The result is fantastic. The next time they check my cholesterol, they say, what did you do? I say, what I did was I took the bull by the horn. I refused to be medicated. I refused to be popping chemicals into my system. I refuse. Why would one person be taking 16 medications? 16 medications, one person. Why? Because we have left ourselves to just go. And we think we are living our lives. I have to enjoy my life. You enjoy your life, but at a later age in life, your life will start enjoying you, because you won't even move from here to here. What's the point? Yes, as I say, Abdul, if it's just for normal checkup, it's too much. But if the doctor wants you to be doing that for any reason, maybe, yes, you can do. You can do, no problem. Once if it's a reason, fine. Alema, are you still there? How is Kuwait? How are things with you, my dear? I'm blessed. How is Ghana? Don't worry, Ghana is still in my list of places to go. This year we have not planned much, apart from later on in the year when we'll be traveling. But next year, by God's grace, we're going to plan small trips, small to go. You know, that is just getting stronger this year. So we have not planned much apart from later on in the year. But next year, if it's stronger, then we can start planning. And Ghana is in the pipeline. Ghana is in the pipeline. It's helping. I tried it before. Very good, especially with lemon. Be consistent. Be consistent with it. Chia seed. I can go there on the mountain top and sing and talk about it. But I'm going to do a video, because at least tried KKC here. Tried and tested, or tested and tried, or tested and proven. Take anyone that is right. Tested and proven, yes. Please don't forget to thumbs up. Yes, so please don't forget to thumbs up. Spicy stuff I watched on Ifechi channel. Great. Yes, so she spiced. Look at the city. Look at the environment. This is at the front of her house. She spiced this place up when she came. People knew. All these old ladies around here, they knew that she came. Rant is scared. He's scared of what? Kuwait is normal, just too much. Yeah, too hot. Just like Dubai. The first time we went to Dubai, it was in a September month. We went to Dubai. I'm like coming out of the plane and coming out from the airport, just coming outside. I thought I was entering into a furnace. Honestly, I've never felt that hot before. I thought I was entering into a furnace, and that was in September. I'm like, what kind of country is this? You know, and you see them in the evening. That's when their life starts. During the day, they're all indoors in their air conditioned rooms, and even the bus stop is air conditioned because it's too hot. That's the nearest I've gone to a hot country was Dubai. A few years ago, Daddy and I went on the month of September, and it was so I can imagine what Kuwait will be like. Yeah, come to Ghana. Yes, I will. It's in the pipeline. We have plans to come to Ghana so that people can make me my homemade shito with white yam. You see, and kente. Is it kente? But anyway, shito is what I want with my white yam. I'm not asking for too much. I'll come to Ghana. Don't worry. When the year I will come, I'll tell Alima I'm going this time. Oh, are you going to be there? You can't be telling me to come to Ghana when you are in Kuwait. Are you going to be in Ghana when I'll come? Because I would like to see you as well as Blessed. And who else will I want to see in Ghana? Abena. I want to see Abena's world. I don't know how big Ghana is and where you are. I think the person that we know in Ghana lives in Kumasi. Is anybody anywhere called Kumasi there? Yeah, isn't it? Kumasi. That's where the person lives. So I don't know. But when the time comes, we'll find a way of making it possible. Because when we visit Ghana, people will know that I'm in Ghana. We'll have to have a Ghana get together. Even if it's far, we have to find a way of making it work. We'll plan it in advance. Kente is one of the local clubs. Kenke. Okay, Kenke is not Kente. You see now? You see Blessed everywhere. You see me now? Showing my ignorance. Yes, it's Kenke. Is Kenke the one that looks like Puff Puff? Is that the one? What does Kenke look like? Anyway, I don't know. All I want is shito and white yam. And then any other thing that you think I would like, that will be that's fine. And when I come, I'll also book in advance so that the homemade shito will be made, so I can bring some to UK. Do you know I went to African shop to buy a shito in a bottle? In fact, where is that? Oh, I'm outside. I would have shown you the little bottle of shito that is not even as good as the one of my Ghanaian friends made for me some years ago. That little bottle, I bought it for £6. I didn't even use it more than twice to eat yam, and it was gone. And I'm like, £6 for this? No more. I have to wait until I come to Ghana so that you people in Ghana will make the homemade one for me, and I'll have it in good quantity and come back, and it will last me. I'm like, what? And I'm sure it's not even going to be as good as the homemade one, and it cost me that much. That is how much I love it. That is how much I love it. Oh my, yeah, it's £6. In fact, okay, be watching my environment. Let me go and let me show you so you can understand what I mean. Be watching my environment. Let me go and get the bottle. Okay, my people. Ngwa, see. Can you see? Shito. How many meals? How many grams? not meals. How many grams? Can't even see how many. See me, see trouble. See me, see trouble. How many grams is in this? Anyway, I don't think it's more than 250. 330. 330 grams. My people, see. See the little bottle, oh. See. 6 pounds. So you people can now have mercy on me when I come to Ghana to make sure that I don't spend this kind of money again. So I don't, Ebu Niger, Ebu Niger Mama, we are talking about going to Ghana. We're talking about food in general. And I told them what I like about Ghana things I like. So I went to show them the something that is called shito that I bought here for this last small bottle is 6 pounds. There's a little left there because I've been saving it. So I'm going to use it soon because Daddy don't like it because of the pepper. It's quite hot. That is not into anything hot, so it's me that loves the shit up. Yeah, the weather is really good here, very good. That's why I'm outside. Each time I do this on Fridays, this summertime, I'll be doing this every Friday outside here. Last Friday I was here, and Mary Queen, the two Marys, Mary Queen Longman and Mary Quincy, we are here. And Mary Quincy is in, now I know I can't forget where she is. She's in Baghdad in Iraq. And she was saying, what time is it there, Mommy? I said it's 9 p.m. At the time, it was like 7 p.m. Now it's to 7. It's almost 20 to 7. And look at the sunshine. And this sunshine you see will be like this until 9 p.m. Sometimes up to 10 p.m. It will still be like this because this is summer. But during winter, 4 p.m. is too dark. So we have longer days now. Wow, that's expensive. Yes. I won't bother again. Yeah. I thought I'll show you. Can you imagine? That is just me trying to look for shit. I have to now wait until I come. So you can give me something that I'll take with me. Hey, oh my God. Yeah, the weather is really good. Ebu Niger, how is Nigeria? I don't even need to be asking anybody how is Nigeria. You are outside today. Yes, I do this now for the past 4 Fridays, I think. I do this. No, I don't eat obviously because I just do it on my phone, so I don't announce it. So if the weather is good, if it's not raining like this, I'll come out every Friday because I don't work most Fridays. I'll come out in the evenings like this when the sun is down a bit. I normally just come out here so you can see the environment. You can see that lovely flower. That's the front of my house. That flower, people love it. People stop and watch that flower when they're passing by because it's so beautiful. And yeah, I come out in front like this on Fridays, and on Sundays obviously I'll do it on the desktop with StreamYard. But weekdays on Friday like this, I just do it on my phone, and I'll sit in front of the house, fresh air, having my cuppa. I've got my cup of tea here. Because here in the UK, even if it's sunny, even if we are dying of heat, we still go to drink our tea. I am Oyibo when it comes to that one. I joined them in that one. But what do you expect? In a place you have lived for 38 years. In fact, I'm going to do a video soon. I keep talking about I'll do this. I'll do a video soon about 38 years in the UK, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I need to do that video because a lot of people who are coming to the UK now, I feel sorry for them as opposed to 38 years ago when we came. I was in my 20s when I came to the UK. Now I'm in my 60s. So I think I have a lot to say. I think I've done such similar video 4 years ago. I think I did a similar video 4 years ago, I think. Yes, 4 years ago, I said 34 years. Yes. I'll do another one because things have changed a lot since then as well. And a lot of people have come in. And yeah, I need to do another video to say what actually is going on now and what went on when I came and how UK was like a place you just want to, you think this is Obodo Ibo. But at the moment, people who are coming now, they won't understand. They won't understand how UK used to be when we came 38 years ago. They won't understand. So I need to do a video. It's a sit down. I'm going to do a sit down. Maybe I might even sit outside like this. Yeah, just do a sit down video outside like this in the environment, and or go in one of those places just outside. I'll do it outside. I won't do it indoor. and talk about general talk about my life or our life in the UK and how things have changed, and the fact that people who are coming now, I feel so sorry for them. Why? Because at the time we came, for example, now I have about 2.5 years to my retirement age, UK retirement age. And when I retire, by the grace of God, I'm going to retire into good pension money that they'll be paying me every month. They're going to pay me lump sum first, which I can use for whatever I want to do. If I want to use it to get my dream home in Nigeria, because I want to be here and be in Nigeria. That's why I'm praying that Nigeria will be good. So all these people coming to here now, when people like me are praying for Nigeria to be good, so I can jackpada. Eh? Yes, 38 years, Ebo Niger. So I'm going to do a video. It was so good when we had our children here those years, to see a doctor, to do this. Now, no, I need to do a video. I need to do. I'll just come out here, maybe this weekend, I might do it. And because I have somebody edits and does my thumbnail for me, because I don't get paid on YouTube. Maybe in a year, I may get four. In a year, this year so far, this is now June, I've got paid twice. I reached threshold twice. But somebody does my video, somebody does my thumbnail and my editing, because I'm just on YouTube for people like you to come out here and we chit chat. And I've got lovely people here, and that is my mission. YouTube is a ministry for me, where I come and share things with people. Today we're talking about health. On Sunday live stream, we're going to talk about family, because there's something that's come up that I want us to look into. That's my joy. That's why I'm on YouTube. If I'm on YouTube for but YouTube no easy. Let me even talk about what I saw. You know, I love Ogom series so much. That woman, if anybody knows her, tell her I love her. I love all of you. Don't be jealous now and say, we are here, mommy talking about loving Ogom series. I know why I say I love her. Wait now. Don't provoke yet. I love all of you, and you people know it. You all know that I love you. People don't need to be told now. If I don't love you, if you don't love me, why will you see that she's on live? You go while we were cappers. Don't you have any other thing to do with your data than coming to watch me? So you all love me, and I love all of you. But I want to talk about Ogom series briefly. I watch her videos because you see Ogom is everywhere, supporting everyone. She watches almost all my videos. I see all her comments. I also follow her, even if Ogom series video is 45 minutes, even if it's 1 hour, I don't even know when I finish watching it, because the way she does it, the way she cracks jokes around it, I look forward to her video, but she doesn't see my comment. I give her thumb up. I don't comment. All of you, Ebu Niger, all your things you are doing, I'm following all of you. Is it Alima, all her Kuwait things, and the job, all this she's doing, blessed everyone. I watch you and I give you thumb up. But I see your people watch as well, or people who want to watch me, and I know, even if I don't see all of you, any of your comments, it's okay, because I know that if you don't love me, you won't be here. If you don't watch my videos, even if you don't drop comment, if you drop comment, fantastic, I'll reply. I haven't even replied the last one, but I will. But I watch all of you because I love watching and see what you people are doing. Some of the live streams, I'm there in the background listening to help me to know what is happening around and what to talk next in my own videos. So I'm in the background. I'll give thumb up and I'll listen to the extent I want to listen, and I'll go. That's what I do. So what am I saying? So Ogom series, this lady is fantastic. She goes everywhere and she delivers in her channel. Only for her to do a video that I watched yesterday saying that YouTube paid her $300. And I'm like, all these things Ogom series does every single day. Every single time she's doing this, she's all over doing all videos. I'm not saying that $300 maybe because I'm in UK. I know how much one is paid. For people like me who have been in my job for years and well experienced, I know what the pay is. Maybe that kind of money is not a big thing to me. However, I'm expecting that somebody who is doing as much as she's doing and who has got, is it 70K or 80K subscribers that she's got, and she's getting $300 a month for all the hard work. to her because she was talking about it and she was happy. And of course, so she should be happy. It's good money. But to me, for all the effort she puts in, and I'm like, YouTube, is that all? Is that all the people are offering? What? You know, what did everyone just say? And I'm even tired of YouTube. I feel like quitting. But anytime I thought of what people went through to keep me monetized, I keep on pushing. Let me speak Igbo to you now. Posia, meaning stop it. Oh, you quit what? We die here. You're not quitting anywhere. Me that wait for your distance for you to come and tell me, give me an update, and I'll watch. Even if I've seen it somewhere else, I want to hear Ebu Naija Mama's version, and you tell me you want to do what? We die here. Oh. Just like Alema or Blessed, you come and tell me, YouTube are not paying me, I'm tired, I need to go. No. Me, that is heading to my retirement, I'm here, and you people are going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. We're on YouTube. Whether they're paying monthly or they're paying like they do me once every 5 months, we die here. That little change is not even enough for me to pay the person that is editing my video and doing my thumbnail. I'm not doing those things. I just sit down and talk, and I send to her to do. So it's not this year YouTube money, but that money that I got one in January, and I got another one last month, which is May. I'm like, oh, twice this year already. Okay. And I use it to do my charity work. It's not even enough for charity work. But for people like you here, we're not going anywhere. Ebu Naija, let Spice tell you what I said. I won't interpret. If you don't understand, ask Spice. What did mommy just say? That you are going to stop. You are going to quit. You're not going to go nowhere. We move, ma. Ibiano, now you're talking. Again, just be there. Let's be do small. Sometimes if I have little change to support you with that, I will do that. Just for you, even if you that I just they go. At least it helps you to come out. You have something to just come and talk about, and even if you don't get the views or whatever, but there's some of us are watching you, and we're watching you fully. I dropped a video yesterday. Yes, and B-Joy Special was saying it's about mothers not showing good example to their daughters, And then when I remember somebody like Ebu Naija, she had these lovely 2 girls. How those girls turn out to be like that? You think, is it not God that has helped you to do that? So things like that, I love to see that. So I dropped a video about mothers who are showing very bad examples to their daughters. I used that woman, her name was Chinasa, that went around, her Kwekus went around everywhere where she was having it on with another man when she's married. And her daughter, her first daughter, was the one now cautioning her. So I used her as an example for that video. It was only 6 minutes video. And B-Joy especially, I dropped in my distance. I haven't replied comments. I saw her comment. I haven't replied to comments. And she said, oh, mommy, that this video should be longer. On Adi longer. Do you know how you check your impression? It's not impression click-through rate. What do you call it? Retention or whatever it's called. How many minutes? That's less than 7 minutes video. The latest view there is 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And she's saying that I should have made it longer. So if I had made it 30 minutes video, how many minutes will people watch? I don't know why people are doing that. As I say, Ogum said it, sometimes her video is 45 minutes. I watch it, all the ads, everything I put. If I want to watch you, I watch you. All of you. Even if the ads is playing, unless it gets too long, the ads. If not, I leave it there. Let it just run because it's support. So she's telling me that the points I made there was I uploaded yesterday. It was very good, that I should have made it longer. My dear, am I making it longer? It's only 7 minutes video. People could not even watch more than 2 to 3 minutes of that video. And I was saying something that will help people. Assuming the thumbnail on that video was, he see how she opened her kwekus and did this or that, and her husband chucked her out. Come and see views. Come and see views. So what is going on? People don't even want to hear things that will help them. And you wonder why the world is like it says. Nobody wants to hear anything that is good. That video was only about 6 minutes. And I went straight to points that will help mothers. But no, People were watching 2 minutes and 3 minutes. Yes, the data we spend is too much. I know. I can imagine. I can imagine. My brother called Wahala at home. They don't call him. That's why when I see Ebu Niger and the rest of them from Nigeria, I don't even ask them how is Nigeria. I don't ask. Oh, I'm afraid to ask. I don't ask them. What is going on? Please keep going. Yes, so she will keep going. She goes nowhere. It's not encouraging. Yes, I took 10 months to reach my first $100 threshold, but yes, it takes forever. My own got like that because maybe sometime when during a live stream people will super chat and all that, and I have membership. I have some members, they have been there. Even though I don't shout out my members, I don't even have anything I give my member, but they just love me. So that they've been on that membership and they just renewing it. Things like that will add up, and the little revenue you make, and then any super chat and stuff like that helps to build up, and then maybe once in 10 months, once in 6 months, we just be doing it. But I say to people, use YouTube as a side hustle where you come look at us chatting as if we are seeing each other. Just use it as something like that, and then find something else that you can be doing. That's what I say to people. But if somebody like Ogom series, because she was transparent enough to come and show us in her last video that she made $300 after, I can't remember what her view subscribers now. I think it's about 80K. I don't know, but it's at least over 70,000 subscribers, and she does what she does on social media. I don't know how she does it. She does that. She goes around supporting other people's channels. She's a 9-to-5 mom. She's got 3 boys, and what else has she got? And how she does it, I don't know. And at the end of all those efforts that she's making on YouTube, $300 obviously is a lot. Yeah, but for her number of subscribers and for what she put in, I thought that people are earning lots of money, that they can just use that as their livelihood. But no. So if somebody like her, with all that effort, is making only that kind of money in a month, to me it's only, because I thought it would be more. Maybe to some other people it might be a lot. I heard that some people are making $5K dollars a month. Those ones, you know that this is good money, because they're putting all the effort. Some of them don't sleep. They're all over the place. But for doing all that, and you're getting that, to me, it's, even though it's a lot for some people, but to me, with all the effort and the data and everything that she's doing, I expected that to be more. But hey, we keep going. Got a call. Okay, we'll talk about the call later. You said there's Wahala back home. After the live stream, we'll talk on the WhatsApp. Okay, we move, we move. Jai, my brother. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I've read that one. Please don't be discouraged. I haven't cashed out on a very long time. 2 years. Oh, you see, Spice, go and rest. Why would you should tell Spice to go down? What are you talking about? Why will you cash out in 2 years? Is it when you're not putting any video? We people, they are one half from you. Not to be commenting that here I haven't for 2 years. No, it's me. Where's your account? I'm YouTube now. Where's your account? I'll be giving you your threshold every month. Start uploading video. You won't upload. You haven't cashed out for 2 years. Alema, can you imagine? The last time she posted was 1 month. Before then it was last year. Before then it was and then she hasn't cashed out for 2 years. And she wants us to say, hey, oh no, YouTube, why are you doing this to Spice now? What we're going to do is laugh. She's even laughing herself. What we're going to do is laugh, and that's what we have done. Yeah, they prefer controversial things and topics. Yeah, they do. So I know that. So I just put it out there for few people that will watch, even if it's 23, because I don't get more than I only get higher views like when I do certain things, but otherwise it's 20 something views, 18 views, whatever. And I'll just sit and I'll laugh and they work out, they go. And whenever I have anything else to talk, I'll come out and talk. Those who will hear, those who will hear will hear. Oh my God, leave me on YouTube. Supposed to pay me for at least being monetized. You know, that's what happens. Some people, when they get monetized, it's so funny. When they're monetized, they're waiting for every month. You know, they think that every month that's what monetization means. So when you see them, when they do, I haven't seen a lot of monetization parties these days. What's going on? Are people no longer being monetized, or are they don't know that monetization party helps? So at least you get your first threshold when you do monetization party, and then that's when the struggle begins. After that monetization party, if you're lucky for people to have giving you super chats, at the end of it you don't see anything else until maybe another 10 months, because that super chat they gave you on your monetization party will maybe get you to the threshold quicker. I don't hear people do monetization party a lot anymore. Why now? What's going on? Are they not no more having party? And when people have that party, they think that every month they will now be getting paid, and that's how YouTube works. And when they now realize that is not how YouTube works, some of them give up. I see a lot of people like all the names I used to know when I started YouTube I think I'm now 4 years old. I can't remember. Yeah, so I think I'm 4 years now on YouTube self. Some of those people names, then lots of people, I don't see them anymore. They've given up because they thought that the money would be coming like that, and the money wasn't coming like that. But those of us who are here because we want to impact lives, even if it's only 10 lives that we impact by the things I put on, even like I'm talking about health today, I've been able to share with you what has helped me when they talked about high cholesterol. I started doing this chia seed, and it has helped me to normalize my cholesterol. Is it not information I'm giving you now? So things like that. That's why I'm here. So I will just, they work out, they go. I will be back. Another call. Okay. No, I hope everything is okay, Spice. They should be doing bonanza. Oh God, Spice, you don't kill me. So it hasn't been paid for 2 years. Yeah. How long have I spent? 1 hour, an hour and 32 minutes. Okay. I think I'll just make it 2 hours. Let's just the chat they go. Yeah, so just do what you are doing, and one day, you know, things will happen. I don't know how this YouTube, I think when I was watching YouTubers before I joined YouTube, when I was watching them, I think then there weren't a lot of people on YouTube, so they were making more money. From what I heard some of them say, they were making more money then than now, because a lot of people during COVID, because that was when I also joined, that was when I was watching them bumper to bumper, and saw the madness going on among Nigerian YouTubers. I'm like, hey, what is here? What is this? Is that what goes on social media? And I thought, you know what? I have one or two things to say, you know, regarding family, regarding relationship, and how these people are doing. And that was made me to actually open up a channel. And I was doing Ifechi family, and I was also doing, because I have interest in health because of my background, I was doing them all together. At a point, somebody suggested to me to separate them. So when I want to talk about health, I'll come on this channel. If I want to talk about family and relationship, I'll go on to that channel, which is what I've done, and I think it's working out okay. Although my health channel, you know, it's neither here nor there, but it's okay. We move. We move. Yeah, so what I was saying before was the fact that people must leave people alone and stop telling people that they're slim or that they're big, or start tapping into people's slimness, because you don't know why they're slim. They might be slim because they have health condition, and you want to tap into their slimness. If you want to be slim, call yourself meeting. As I was saying before, you can call yourself meeting and advise yourself. You don't need advice from anyone. If you really know what you want for your life, call yourself meeting. Sit yourself down. Look yourself in the mirror. Look at the bits you're not happy about. Be your own mirror, be your own advisor. You don't want people out there to be, and people should mind their business as well. If you think that somebody's tummy is bigger than you want it to be because you are their God, keep it to yourself. You don't know why their tummy is bigger. It may not be that if they are pregnant, of course, fantastic. They want to be pregnant, that tummy is big, that's good for pregnancy. But if it's not because of pregnancy, it may be because of another health condition. It might be because they have high fibroid. It might be because they've had gallbladder surgery, and that makes one's tummy to be bloated. I'm in that situation. I've had a gallbladder surgery. I have bloated tummy, but mine is not that bad because of the time I take to look after myself, because of the things I do to help myself. I've got my Fitbit here already. I've clocked, and my target every day is 10,000. I've clocked 11,200 on my Fitbit because I've gone for a walk already today. I've been at the back garden doing one thing or the other. All those steps count. I'm sitting down now doing this. In the next 20, what is the time? Okay, 7. Look at that. Look at the sunshine. It's 7 p.m. Yeah, so the next 20 minutes or so. Let's round it to 2 hours. So you don't tell people, oh, you're adding a little bit of weight, do something about it. Oh, who are you? Who made you a judge? Who made you a commenter on people's health? I'm here to share general things, and people can take what they want. If people turn around and say, Mami Ifechi, you can talk for all you want, I'm happy the way I am. I'm happy to be eating junk every day. Of course, continue. Provided that when the push comes to shove, you will be able to take responsibility for yourself. But unfortunately not. It's people that are around you that will suffer. That's the only reason why I say it, that people should call themselves meeting, so that you don't become liability because of ill health that you have caused by yourself. If it's something that can be avoided, for example, you are eating too much carbohydrate, you are eating too much sugar, you are sitting down all the time on your backside, you are not moving, and it's because of being lazy, not because you can't move. Some people have health challenges that they cannot get up and walk around like you and I. That's different. But they can even sit down and do other sit-down exercises and then cut down on what they eat. People can do various things to help themselves. But if they choose not to, it is their life. If they are one of those people that say, I'll do what I like, it's my health, what is your business? Of course it's not my business. That's why I'm not pointing fingers. That's why I'm not using anybody as an example. I'm talking generally. If people want to take it and run with it, fine. If people want to say, let us be talking now, we have heard these things before, that's your business. I'll keep talking about it. Because I'm in a health sector where health conditions are becoming something else, and people are grinding their teeth, and people are young and suffering from something that 90-year-olds are not even suffering from. That's why I had to be talking about it. If you're fed up, you don't come when I'm talking about it. But as for talking about it, we die here. I go to talk about health. If you come to my health channel on Sunday, where we're going to be on the Ifechi family, I have an important family thing that have come up over this week. We're going to talk. People will say, this marriage safe. I don't need any man. I can just have children when I want. That's your business. But as for us talking about it, I go to talk. I ate junks for 2 days. I'm feeling so guilty. I have called myself meetings. Something must be done. Absolutely. You see what I mean? We have to do these things ourselves. People should shut up. Don't see somebody and start throwing shades and start telling them about how big their arms are or their tummy or any other part of their body. It is none of your business. If the person wants to do something, because When you are overweight, your body will tell you. The way you move sharp before, you can't. I know it myself. If I start adding a little bit where I should not, I know. And I will tell myself. I don't need anybody to tell me. And some husband and wives are guilty. Some women will say that their husband will be body shaming them. Look at how you are after they've had about 2-3 children. How dare you, husband, talk to your wife about her shape? Why? Because some of these men are the ones that they have one eye outside, or in fact 2 eyes, not one, 2 eyes out there, and they are now using subtle way to tell the wife that they are no longer attractive, that they are, everything is everywhere, covering everywhere. The way they even talk to their wives, some of the things I hear that some of these so-called husbands will tell their own wives, and that's an excuse for them to start wandering, not putting their legs together, wandering around. That's an excuse. She's had 3 children. Was she like this when you married her? After having 3 children, or 4, or 1, or 2, and then her weight crept up a little bit, which she can do something about when she's ready, instead of you helping her to talk through what you can do to help, knowing that the reason why she's added the weight, you start telling her, being nasty, body shaming her, pointing parts of her body that is sagging. How dare you? Some men do that, I heard, and it's terrible. No man should say things like that to their wives. That's out of order. People are not even allowed to say it outside, never mind you, who's supposed to be their husband. Or even vice versa. Some women will tell their husband, it's your pot belly. It's not, I don't find you attractive. It's pushing on me when I don't want you near me because this is your pot belly and all the rest of it. Instead of finding a way of balancing your diet, or maybe trying exercises that you can do together that can target his tummy, and in a nice way, see things you can do without body shaming the person. And the way they would even say it to each other. And you wonder, what's this? Yeah, so we must continue talking about it. I'm not stopping, no. Once I reach that line, I said I withdraw. Yes, that's the thing. We know ourselves. Anybody that is telling you, oh, I'm happy the way I am, okay, fine. Maybe they just say that for you to leave them alone. But deep down, they may not be happy the way they are, and they've called themselves meeting, they've decided to do something, but they don't want you to be reminding them. And they don't need your validation as well. Yeah, you can say to somebody, oh, people will say, oh, you look gorgeous, you lost some weight. Meaning what? I don't take that as a compliment. I don't. Oh, you look gorgeous, you lost some weight. No, that's not a compliment to me. Get lost. It's none of your business. You can tell me that I look gorgeous and stop there. Don't talk about the weight. Or, if you want to say about the weight, you can talk about the weight, but don't bring 2 of them together. So that means that when I didn't lose weight, I wasn't gorgeous. People must watch what they say and how they say it to people. Because the person may just smile when you say that, but inside, they are dying. They are not happy with that comment. We must watch what we say to people. It is not what you say, but how you say it. There's a different way you can put it, and the person will not be offended. And most people will not tell you that they are offended by what you say, but when they go into their closet, they will be unhappy. Look at how she spoke to me today, just because I've lost some weight. So it means that I wasn't looking good when I didn't lose weight. And by the way, I didn't lose this weight for anybody. I lost it for myself, for my health. Watch what you say to people and how you say it. We talk about health, of course, because I've seen what having health issues I've been dealing with people. I speak to people all the time, and I can see what is going on. People pass away all the time. Not that people won't pass away, but people can pass away. But if it's because of the health condition that they've developed because of their poor lifestyle, then it becomes an issue. It means that those of us who are still alive can learn from those examples, and that is why we share it. We're not sharing it to shame anybody. We're just sharing it because all of us are in it together. We need one way or the other to do something to help ourselves. So the talk today is there's a lot of people who are developing all kinds of health conditions. A lot of people are passing away because of these health conditions at a very tender age. People in their 20s are suffering from what I have not heard before years ago. Is happening now. Go away. You know, that's why we have to talk about it. All these health conditions are increasing and on younger people. If somebody is suffering from these horrible things in their 20s and 30s, by the time they hit 60s like me or older, how market go be by that time? You'll be struggling. Everything will be a struggle. You can't go up and down without, you can't even talk. Some of them can't even talking. They are breathing as if they've run marathon just because they are talking. Oh. So that's why we have to be saying these things, because we can see the havoc. We can see the issues. Some people, when I start lecturing them in my line of profession, they'll just be listening because they have not heard it from that angle before. All their doctors don't do to them is give them medication. Somebody who has diabetes, yes, you can take your medication, but medication is not the cure for your type 2 diabetes. I repeat, medication is not the cure for anyone with type 2 diabetes. And let me repeat, I'm not saying people should not take their medication. They can continue with their medication, but what will heal their diabetes and prevent the complication, the nasty, the deadly effects of diabetes is change of lifestyle. Diabetes is a nasty condition. In fact, sometimes I think that diabetes is more horrible than the big C. Yes, because the big C, assuming you have the breast big C, if it's all contained, they will do mastectomy, remove the breast. If they need to do radiotherapy, they do radiotherapy. They'll be monitoring you for 5 years and maybe give you all clear. You're good to go. But with diabetes, if you're taking your medication and still eating the way you're eating before, you may check your blood sugar and it says it's normal because you've taken your medication. However, inside you, your organs, your kidneys, your liver, your pancreas, they're all going to be affected by that diabetes because of your lifestyle. You will start having neuropathy. When somebody I spoke to recently cannot walk on a bare floor or even wearing shoe, he cannot walk for more than few steps because he said that he feels like he's stepping on glass. My people, do you know what it means for you to be feeling when you're walking, you feel like you're stepping on broken glass? Oh my God, on broken, that's how he described it. And I understood what he said because I've spoken to a lot of people with diabetic neuropathy. Some people don't take their diabetes, is a deadly disease. It's a deadly condition. You must not take it serious. As I say, it's worse than big C. Because if big C is contained and is removed, you may not even need chemotherapy because it has not spread out. You may not even need, you are good to go. And then you obviously will also encourage healthy eating. Once you've been diagnosed with the big C, healthy eating, because the big C loves sugar. When you starve it of sugar, it will shrink and it will go. But you see diabetes, your sight will be affected. Some people go blind because of diabetes. The neuropathy, where you can't have any feeling. You can even step on burning fire. You wouldn't know that you are stepping on burning fire because of diabetic neuropathy. Your sight, your internal organs. The next thing, they're talking about amputation. So, if you know anybody that has diabetes, or if you yourself, you have not been checking yourself, checking your blood sugar, go and do your blood works. And if they tell you that your blood sugar is high, that your pray, don't let them finish the other dia. When they say pray means that you're heading there. And if you don't do anything, you go there, you get there. And once you get there, it's not a joke. Some people, especially people in Nigeria, they don't take their diabetic condition, they don't take it seriously. And a lot of them are passing away or developing complications that means that they are in agony, they are in pain. Do you know what it means to be in pain all the time? Because all the effects of diabetes. Think about it. I am my number cheerleader and also critics. I don't need anyone pushing it to my. Thank you. We call ourselves meeting, all of us. Anybody that tells you that they don't know, waiting for you. Some people even say, do you think I'm adding? Who are you asking? Are the person in your mirror? Or the person who can come and tell you, they'll touch your tummy or they'll touch you, your hand like this. I think you're adding, no. Get out. You don't need to tell the person knows. You don't need to tell them. Honestly, people should stop. It's bad enough for people to be feeling that they've added some weight and they want to do something about it without you rubbing it in. Without you rubbing it in. You know, people like Alima that is very slim. Alima, I know she doesn't do that. She's a lovely, all she does is smile. Have you seen her? And her smile makes me love her more. She's so much smile. Her smile is so innocent, you know, innocent smile. As slim as she is now, she will see somebody that is chubbier than she is, and she'll be telling the person, and she won't do that anyway. I'm just saying, you're telling the person, so all of us will have to be like that, like everybody will be the same. No, life will not be interesting then if we are all going to be like Alima or be like a blessed, or be like me. I'm not fat, I'm not slim. I've told myself, I've rated myself. I don't need anybody to tell me. People will tell me, but you're not even. I said, I don't need you to tell me. I know where I am. I'm not slim, I'm not fat, I'm just in the middle, and I'm happy because I'm living a healthy living. I'm not aiming for slimness, because if I get too slim, it does not fit me. I've been there before when I intentionally lost a lot of weight to impress. You see, when you do something to impress people, it doesn't work. And people will start having picture of me. And one of them actually came when we traveled to Nigeria, because I lost that weight so that when I get home, I love to our food, so I can balance and eat. I made a big effort to lose a lot of weight. When one of them saw me, they started crying. And this is a true story. This is true life story. They started crying. I said, what is it? He said, look at you. This is not how you used to be. What is wrong? Is there any problem? God, oh. Me that tried everything and avoided it. Come and see my freezer here. It's full of food, both Nigerian food and everything. Freezer is full of food, and I was starving myself to lose a little of weight. And the person was crying. She said, but she lost me. The person lost me so much. This is not how you look. I said, please tell me, is there anything wrong? Hi. I started laughing. I said, why? He said, look at how you look. And since then, I called myself meeting. All this, lose weight, do that. So that when you get home, you can eat. Let me not lose. When I get home, let me add. Then when I come to my house, I'll do what I need to do to cut down a bit. But that kind of weight loss I did, that was in 2018. And don't forget the year of 2018. Because we normally go home every other year. Our 2018 visit ended up in crying for this person because I lost a lot of weight. And when I lose a lot of weight, it doesn't suit me. So we know what suits us. I'm very active. If I'm working with a young person now, or even run, I can even run. But I refuse to run now because I don't, as you get to a certain age, you don't want to be running so as you don't get bad knee. That's the only reason why I don't run. But going up and down, I walk every day. Look at me, 11,200 steps I've done today because I'm always on the go. So what am I trying to say? We know what is good for us. We don't do anything for anybody. Don't do anything for anybody. Who is that person? Yes, healthy and happy. That's the main thing. Yeah, I like a bit. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, after that event in 2018, I don't lose that kind of weight. I just maintain. Once and the only way I know that I need to cut down a little bit is my body is too heavy. I can't jump on go as I normally do. You saw me now when you came, Spice. I don't do slow. I'm on we go. And once I see it and I'm a little bit sluggish, I know something is happening here. I need to do one or two things. But as for going back to that Egypt that I went in 2018, I won't do it again because it wasn't even funny. Bless you, you're laughing. Oh my God. Yeah, very agile. I've always been. In fact, my children always say to me, Mom, we can't wait to know the age you get to for you to slow down. Because each time they come, I'm like that. Before I'm there, I'm this. They say they can't wait. They're looking forward to. I say, you will have a long way to wait then. You wait until I'm into my 90s then, because when I'm in my 80s, I'll still be running around. If you agree, your God will agree. I'll still be active and running around. I'll be active and walking fast when I'm in my 80s. When you say yes, your God will say yes. And I'm just not just saying yes and not doing anything. You see the difference? You say it and you do something. That's why I tell people to stop this use of tapping. I tap into your slimness. You're tapping. How can you tap into somebody's slimness? Let's even talk about that one. How? One, you don't know whether they're ill. Two, they may have been eating healthily to lose weight. So what is there to tap? And people just open their mouth and they tap any nonsense. One day you tap the one that will buy you the next day. And that's when you stop tapping by force. Yes. When you agree, your God will agree. In my 80s, I go still the worker they go. My marble will there. I'll be able to still do things for myself and so on and so forth. And I won't be liability to my children and my grandchildren and even great-grandchildren. Because I'll be alive to see my great-grandchildren. Yes, so. And there's an agreement I had with God. That's why when I was talking about this thing that happened, aircraft thing that happened, we have to start talking life or talking positive things into our lives. Sometimes we don't know what our words means. We've agreed in this family that we are not going to die by accident. So when I was crying, because I cried though, I cried last Thursday when I heard about the crash because I'm that kind of person. I remember when my children were younger, if anything happens, they say, oh, but I don't tell mom because she would start crying as if she knows them. I'm like, I don't need to know them. I just wonder if I was in that position, how will I feel? I cry easily when it comes to things like that. And I don't like memu. Memu meanings, how do you say it? Yeah, I don't like, hi, English has failed me. Memu. When you maltreating people, I don't like it. So when people are being maltreated because maybe they can't talk for themselves, I don't like it. So what brought me to this? Yes, so we had an agreement. So Daddy said to me, remember our agreement that none of us will die by accident. And that is our mantra in this home. And when we say we're not going to die by accident, it does not mean that I'll jump into that car parked there now and I'll go and put my foot down and be driving like a crazy person in the street because I've agreed with God that I'm not going to die by accident. No. If I do that, of course I'll have an accident and of course I'll die. But when we had an agreement with God, you just have to be, even when we enter the plane or enter the car to drive to anywhere, when we are traveling, as soon as we enter the car, we pray. We tell God the agreement. When we enter the flight, before the plane takes off, we tell God the agreement. The agreement is that we are entering the flight here in Heathrow. The next place we want to find ourselves is in Murtala Mohammed Airport in Lagos. God, this is the agreement, and we'll go. I'm not saying that people who perished in that flight last week, Thursday, and some of them did not have that kind of prayer. I'm not saying that. But Individually, let us be claiming, let us be telling God what we want. So in this family, we've told God we're not going to die by accident. And we always remind God what the promise we have with him. We have been saying this for long, not now. We have been saying it for long. So choose you this day whom you will serve. As for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. We will be saying things of the Lord, and we will put our whole trust in him, including our health. But what we must not do is what most people do, not doing anything and saying that God forbid, it's not my portion. God is in control. All that crap without doing anything does not go anywhere. It is not your portion when you are doing, but you have to be doing the right things. Oh, God forbid. Seriously? My covenant with God is different. He will honor his name in my life. Okay, that's it. And you can see that manifesting in your life, because I know most people don't know anything about your life, just like we don't know anything about other people's life, but you know yourself that he will honor his name in your life. He will not put you to shame. He will not let people laugh at you. And so if we are not in that position where we have something, a covenant or something that we have held on to, that we have told God that this is, and making sure that when you say things like that, you are also doing your own bit to help yourself, not to. I've given an example of an accident, like going there driving recklessly after I have an agreement with God that we're not going to die by accident. Come on. Yeah, you're wasting your time now. You're not being silly, because God does not honor that kind of prayer. But when you say things like that and you are careful, if the next person, even if the next person driving beside you drives recklessly, God will protect you. Even if something happens, you might be that man in seat number 11A who walked out of that plane. You might be in a situation where people will be like, wow, how did this happen? Because you have an agreement with God. People don't know what you had with your God. So please, I'm rounding up now because we spent 2 hours now. I've gone from talking about hell, but it's all part of it. It's all part of it. Do what you can. Do the possible and leave the impossible with God. Very important. Stop all this, it's not my portion. God forbid, this and that, without doing anything. It does not go anywhere. Make declarations about your life. Call yourself meeting regularly. Tell yourself what you really want. Do something to help yourself. You can see plane is going there. People are still flying despite, yes, because we cannot say because, oh, this has happened, I won't fly again. No, after all, accidents happen all the time. We still jump in our car and we still walk, they drive, they go. Thank you so much, my dear, and thank you for being here from the beginning. Okay, we'll talk on the phone when you're free, just to know what's going on in Nigeria. But you've been here from the beginning, 2 hours and a bit, and you're still here. I appreciate you. And others who joined, like Blessed, Alima, Herald of Mary joined, Ebu Naijamama joined, Abdul joined, and others. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope we have benefited from what Blessed. Have I mentioned Blessed was here or she's still here? I don't know. I'm sure we have picked out some things from today, even though it was here and there. Thank you, Alima, for still being here. Thank you, every one of you. I'm sure we have benefited from one thing or the other today. If not, nothing else. Take the fact that we have to be the one to tell ourselves the truth. If you're in that place where you tell people whether they have lost or they've gained or whatever, stop it. It's not nice. They don't need you to tell them. That's the ice cream van. I'm not going to be tempted. I've called myself meeting. I'm not going to buy an ice cream to be licking because it's colored sugar. So that's the ice cream van doing the bell to tell the villagers that they are around. So call yourself meeting. Be the one to advise yourself. Stop telling people. Know what you say to people. You don't know why they're losing weight. You don't know why they're looking the way they're looking. Keep quiet and leave people alone. And regularly, we should, every one of us, call ourselves meeting. If there are things we don't like in our lives, call yourself meeting, talk to yourself about it, and take action. But as for opening your mouth and talking to people anyhow because you think you can, it's not nice. What you say to people may make or maim them. So think before you talk. Some people don't talk. Don't think before they talk. They just go for it. They just open their mouth. Before you know it, they'll let it out. You don't know what you're saying and what you're doing, how it's affecting the other person. Let's think about this. So I'm sure we have benefited from something tonight. I'm going to be rounding up now. Favor joined. Have you been in the background? That's my sister Favor. She is favored. She is. Oh, you didn't get to meet her when you were in London. When you came to London. Well, she doesn't live near us now. Yes, Favor, thank you. You've been in the background, I can tell, because you said thanks for your counsel. Thank you so much. In Kem's family, he's saying hello, mommy, when we are going. We spent 2 hours plus in Kem's family. We've discussed a few things. Thank you for coming anyway. Give me a thumb up. Give me a thumb up. And yes, we are rounding up. We just discussed a few things about our general health and the fact that people should stop telling people that they are overweight or that they are slim or that they are adding this or that they are adding there, and that people will stop telling people, I want to look like you. I tap into your being slim. I tap into your this, and stop tapping and tapping and tapping, because you might tap your death one day. And mind what you say to people. If anybody wants to lose weight or they know what to do, they can call themselves meeting and they can do what they've got to do to help themselves. And that is what we have discussed today. Yeah, so you came very late. 2 hours late. But it's okay, because I do this now every Friday. I don't plan it. I usually wait, because now in summertime it's usually sunny, so I wait until around 5ish when the sun starts going down a little bit, and I'll just come out and I'll put it's on the phone. I use my phone for these ones. I come in front of my house like this to talk, because now it's summertime, and it's now 7:30, and you can see there's still sunshine out here. And unlike winter time when it's 4 p.m, it's very dark, but it's 7:30 now, and there's still sunshine. So I'll be coming out again next Friday, roughly around 5ish or so. If anybody sees me and come in, I may be on the health family channel that day, depending on what's going on. Depending on what is going on, I might be on the health family channel, or if I have any more burning thing about health, it may be on this channel. But either way, I'll be out every Friday, unless next Friday. Yeah, it depends. If you don't see me, that means we decided to go somewhere in the evening. But we normally do things together during the day on Friday, and in the evening like this, I'll just come out and Daddy will do his own thing, and I'll just come out for an hour or two and chat with us about what is going on. Last week we talked about the crash in India, the fact that the life is a vapor. That's what we discussed last week Friday. Today we have talked about health issues, the fact that health issues are increasing, people are passing away, people are developing chronic conditions at a younger age, and that all boils down to what we are eating, the way we are eating, our lifestyle. And these are the things we discussed, and the fact that people should speak to themselves, talk to themselves, look at yourself in the mirror. Do you like what you see? If you like what you see, fine, keep going, you're an adult. If you don't like what you see, call yourself meeting, advise yourself, see what you can change in your life to eat healthily for yourself, not for anybody else. And that is, in a nutshell, what we have discussed today. So we're going to end this live stream now. And thank you so much, everyone who have been here with me from the beginning, those who joined in the middle, Those who are coming now, thank you, everyone. I really appreciate you, especially Spice. My Spicy was here with me from the minute I came in when all the Indians came, 12 of them, but they ran away shortly after. And then she has been here, and others joined. Some people have come and gone, and all the rest of it, which is normal for any live stream. It's hardly you see a person like Spice that joined from the beginning and still here to the end. Yeah, that's what you call support. But I don't mean that people who come and go do not support. No, after all, we all have things we do. That people come at all, even if it's 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes they spent with me, I appreciate that so much, because it's not easy. It's not easy. We are also busy. Sometimes I'm in people's lives, as I say, I'll be in the background, I'll give them a thumb up, I'll be in the background and listen. Sometimes I see in Kem's family, she's on live stream. Sometimes I'm there, I give her a live thumb up. Sometimes she may not see my comment because she goes live a lot. And who else? The Chidimwe Dum family, she goes live a lot. And sometimes I also listen and support. It doesn't mean that you have to be there all the time, but for all of you who have been here today and commented and contributed to the discussion, I appreciate you all. But all in all, be positive, love yourself. Self-love is what you need first. You don't need anybody's validation. Self-love. No matter what is we are going on with you, self-love. If you don't say that you are, nobody will, that I am, nobody will say that you are. If you don't say that I am, nobody will say that you are. So, and it doesn't really matter. People's opinion does not matter. What matters is your opinion about yourself, and the action you take is what matters. So, to finish, I say, do the possible and leave the impossible with God. And on this note, I'll say goodbye. We're going to meet on Sunday. I'll set up the thumbnail maybe tomorrow for Sunday discussion. We'll have an important family discussion on Sunday. So we're going to be on Ifechi family for the normal Sunday live stream. And then next Friday, by God's grace, we'll be back either on this channel or on Ifechi family, depending on what we have to discuss. I don't know the time, but if you see me, fine. If not, no problem at all. God bless you all. See as many of you as possible on Sunday when we discuss the family issue. And on that note, I'll say goodbye. God bless you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't be disillusioned about the views, about the lack of money coming from YouTube. Just keep doing what you're doing, because I think it helps. It helps with our brain to think of something, to research on something, to come and deliver something. Actually, look at it that way. Yes, we need the money, but at the same time, look at it that you are actually challenging your brain by thinking of, oh, what am I going to talk about next Sunday? What am I going to talk about in my next video? It's all part of looking after ourselves. Bye, everyone. Oh my God.